are little luxuries in my life that don't cost a lot, but just make everything seem more luxurious and elevated and just easier. Like this automatic soap dispenser. Dare I say life-changing? Probably not, but I love and appreciate this thing every single day. So does my whole family. Obviously, you can get it in different colors and aesthetics. We have them throughout our home. You fill it up with 1/3 of your favorite hand soap and then the rest with water. And then you obviously need to turn it on and it just stays on all the time. Right now it is off. You would just, when you go to wash your hands, just stick your hand under it and it automatically dispenses a beautiful, luxurious foam, and it's just amazing. It's just, you don't have to touch anything. You just stick your hand under it, it dispenses it, and then you go to town washing your hands, and it's just I don't know. It's just the little things. It just makes life more luxurious. Everything that I share in this video will be linked down below in the description box. I'll also pin everything in the top comment, and then if you're watching on your TV, you can scan this QR code, and everything will be linked there as well. Now, another thing that I just love and appreciate every single day are my sheets, but I've got two very different recommendations for you. I will link both under number 2. We have either bamboo or linen. At least consider one of them. I'll start with bamboo because they are by far the most luxurious, the most softest, best sheets of your entire life. Specifically these ones that are 100% organic, pure bamboo, okay? They are unbelievably soft. I even encourage you to buy them without telling your husband, put them on the bed. I guarantee you, the second he gets into bed, he will say something. He will be like, oh my gosh, what are these sheets? They're phenomenal. Now, if you want to go ultra healthy, I have recently switched to linen sheets, which are just completely natural. It's in the Bible. You can actually look this up, but linen actually has a very high frequency. And so when we lay on linen, it actually increases our frequency, which puts us in a healing state, which is why in the Bible, if people were sick, they would wrap them in linen. Even hospitals, decades and decades and decades ago, they would actually wrap sick people in linen because it helps to heal. And linen is definitely not the softest, but the more you use it, it gets softer and softer. I think it's beautiful. The ones I have are just the natural flax beige color, and I love sleeping on them. So it's really kind of what you're looking for, but you spend so much time in your bed. I really think investing in a good set of sheets is totally worth it. Speaking of being in bed, I have also found that this is in fact a little luxury that I enjoy every single night. Now, these are just my little luxuries. Comment down below things that you have found that upgrade or elevate your life. This is a glass water carafe. You don't have to get it in green. There's lots of colors, but it's just so beautiful, and I love that it's glass. I drink water a lot before bed, even throughout the night, and so I'll fill this up with water, and then this is kind of the lid, but also a cup. So when I'm thirsty, I can just pull off the lid, pour the water in, take a drink, and then cover it back up. And it's just so beautiful. It just seems so luxurious. This next one might seem weird. It also has to do with my bedside or my nightstand or even just different spots in my house. But I feel like when you walk into your home, it seems more luxurious if there's just no clutter, which I'm gonna be honest, there's clutter all throughout my house, but there's different spots in my home that if I can just maintain no clutter there, I feel better. And one of them is my nightstand. I try to make my nightstand as clutter-free as possible, and just getting marble or stone trays really helps with this. When you just contain things in a tray of some sort, it is more pleasing to the eye and doesn't look quite like clutter. So I do like to have this on my nightstand. I can put a little decor piece, my jewelry. I also love this in my bathroom. Look at my 3rd layer night oil and day spray. Doesn't it just look so beautiful on the counter? I try to design that so that it just actually looked nice and you wanted to keep it out. I really love this one. You can get it in different sizes, but it's real stone. It's not plastic, it's not metal, and it just looks, again, luxurious. Now, if you do have a cat and you want to instantly upgrade or elevate your life, you need to buy an automatic litter box. But this specific one, it is a little bit of a splurge, but oh my goodness, it is absolutely worth it. And there's a lot of brands out there, a lot of good reviews, bad reviews. Shout out to my friend Brittany here on YouTube. She has a lot of cats, and she did all the research, and she was like, Shay, if you buy one of these, you have to get this specific one. I followed her lead. We bought it about 6 months ago. It's actually at our cabin. We do take Scooby to the cabin on the weekends, and we need to buy another one for here, where we live, because it's so nice. It is so nice. Scooby will get in it. He'll do his business. A minute later, it senses everything. It automatically cleans everything out We don't have to do anything. Like I never touch the thing. Every once in a while, it will notify me that like the tray needs to be dumped. That's all I do. It's never broken. It's never like done anything wrong. Like it's so good. This is just something to consider if you have a cat. Next, moving into the bathroom, I'm gonna go through these items fairly quickly because they all work together to really elevate your life. I'm gonna start with the good old towel warmer. If you don't have this towel warmer, the only downside is it is fairly large. Like it does take up some space, but it's just so nice to throw in your bath towel and your robe before you get in the shower. And then when you get out, everything is hot and like ready for you. Oh my gosh, it's just so nice. So if you have never purchased one of these, maybe consider it. But that does lead me to the bath towels that I've been loving. Over the last 10 years, I have purchased so many different bath towels, like microfiber, fleece, like different ones. I just consistently love the 100% organic cotton towels, but the thick ones, okay? Like that's what just seems the nicest. It seems like you're at an expensive, luxurious hotel that you spend a lot of money on, okay? So there's two brands. I will link both again under this number. One is like white, and then I also recently got ones from Target that are just really thick. Again, they're organic cotton and they're just so nice. And then on that same note, this is a 100% cotton Turkish bathrobe. They must make them differently in Turkey because I've got like 5 or 6 bathrobes, and this is the one that I will only use now. It is so thick, and it's just something about getting out of the shower. You're a little damp still. Like this just soaks up the water, but it's still so soft. It kind of still feels like a towel, but it's just thick and soft and just way higher quality than all of my other robes. And the price is still just really good. This one is actually from Amazon, and it's just the best one that I own. Now, when you're in the shower though, or maybe even just taking a bath and you want to, again, elevate or just upgrade the whole experience, consider getting this shower lamp. Oh my goodness, one of the best purchases I've ever made. And it's a lamp. And so it just creates a really nice ambiance, and you can put it in the shower. You can put it anywhere you want. Like it can get fully soaked, like it's meant to get wet. You can like turn off your bathroom lights, and it just creates a really nice atmosphere. It's way more relaxing. You can still see, but it's not so bright and blaring, and it just makes the whole thing seem so much better. And then next we have this essential oils diffuser, but it's very different than what you're probably expecting because it doesn't use water, it doesn't use electricity. It's actually a concrete or cement orb, and you just drip essential oils directly onto the orb, and then it disperses over it, and then it diffuses the oils into the air, and it works really well. And as it, diffuses and evaporates, it actually goes completely back to normal, but it lasts quite a long time. And you could use this in the living room beside your bed, maybe even in the bathroom if you're taking a bath and wanting a really relaxing experience. But it's just nice that you don't have to mess with the water and like refilling it and all of that. And it's a really like pretty little decor piece as well. Now, another little luxury that you could add to your life that will relieve tension and increase relaxation, and it's great for the budget, is this acupuncture mat. So this is actually only $28 on Amazon, but it is 100% linen. It is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and it just naturally increases endorphins that block pain. It also helps to, hit all of the right spots. Like when you roll it out, you lay on it for 10 to 30 minutes, as much as you want. You could do it every day. You could do it every few days. There's also something for your neck as well, but it hits all the right spots on your neck and your back to just release the different endorphins that help to relax muscles and even block pain. Like you can even read the reviews. It really does help to block different pain signals and different nerve endings so that you feel a lot better. Now, the rest of the items in the video, I'm gonna be honest, they're definitely not going to seem luxurious, but they just save me a lot of time. And every time I use them, I just appreciate how much easier it makes my life. So first we have this professional clothing steamer. I know that there's the travel size ones, there's ones that take up less space, but this is the best, okay? So if you have maybe a laundry room or just a spot you could keep it, it's highly worth it in my opinion. Anytime I pull out something and I'm like, oh, that's wrinkly, this like gets it done in like seconds flat. I don't even remember the last time I ironed. This thing will work on everyone's clothes, and it truly cuts down on so much time. And then the next thing, this is so random, but a stainless steel colander. Okay, this colander, I make rice so many times per week, and I really think it's better to wash your rice, and you have to like rinse and wash and rinse and wash. It's so long, and you want the water to start to run clear, but this this colander has like these bumps on the bottom, and it's to like agitate the rice, and then the holes of the colander are actually higher up. It's just designed really well. You can rinse and then the water falls through, but the rice doesn't fall through, and then it's, oh my gosh, it saves so much time. If you make rice a lot, this could change your life. This next thing is a brand new discovery. I've had this for like 2 weeks, okay? But I make tea every single night. And I have recently learned that using real loose leaf tea is way better for you than like the prepackaged regular tea bags. Apparently there's tons of microplastics in those tea bags. It's so annoying. I've been experimenting with all these different ways to use loose leaf tea, and it's just a mess. But this is actually a stainless steel loose leaf tea scooper. You just scoop up the amount of tea that you want, slide over the mesh covering. It's all metal, and then you just stick it into your mug full of hot water, and you make tea. Like, it's easy, normal, easy peasy. This next one's also gonna seem weird, but again, these are just my little luxuries. I really am curious what yours are, so don't forget to comment down below. But this marble salt keeper, I use salt so much throughout the day. I cook with a lot of salt. I eat a lot of salt. I literally like eat it throughout the day because you aren't hydrated enough if you are deficient in sodium. Gone are the days of that narrative that sodium is bad for you. Table salt, I agree, not so great, but like the real mineral sea salt is very, very healthy for you, full of minerals. I like to keep it in this marble salt keeper. It's just easy to use. It's aesthetically really nice. It looks like a little luxury decor piece on my counter. It's a very good price, and I use it and appreciate it every day. Again, everything in this video will be linked down below and also pinned in the top comment, but I just love finding little things that aren't super expensive, but really just upgrade your life. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.